Alright, folks, we're back. Welcome back to Dying Gaming.
Clever and twitchy.
Indeed, but not at all shitty.
Whew.
Who is right? Whew. Guess what I've done today?
What have you done, Awful?
I had anal sex with your mother. Yes, indeed, that's what your mother sounded like.
You know what, Awful?
Yes.
Or should I say Dad?
Yes. Call me Daddy.
You know, let me tell you why I'm not gonna do that.
Let me tell you what you should. Ow, that hurt. We'd open like we did like a side channel, like Awful Be Bad Gaming, where it's all just awful.
Counterpoint.
Go fuck yourself.
Ugh.
A little wiped out.
Falling death.
Depending on how you may take damage when you die when you fall, remember to use the paraglider for a safe descent.
Go to toss a penny off the Empire State Building.
Right.
Every time. Like, I always think he's coming to get you.
He's coming for my butt. He's coming for my butt. Oh no, I need heat resistance food right now. Or cold resistance.
We were talking last time about childhood trauma. I thought of another horror movie.
Oh, you know what's one that traumatized me as a kid a little bit? Real quick, Labyrinth.
I can see that.
The helping hand scene really got to me.
Helping hands.
The one with the pit of hands.
See, I thought you were gonna say the little like gremlin things that like tossed around their heads.
See, that one the effects were so bad it didn't affect me.
I don't know. They seemed a little too I don't know.
Happy about dismemberment.
Not even that. I don't know, man. It's just creepy.
The build up for them was creepy.
Mm-hmm.
But then once they were like, you know, just there, then they were fine.
What's the helping hand scene though?
The one where she falls down, like after the like, one of us always lies, one of us always tells the truth. Like she picks the wrong one and falls in a hole, and there's like arms and hands like coming out of all the walls, and they grab her and like form faces out of the hands.
Huh. I guess I must have repressed that memory.
I see. I'll show it to you between episodes.
You know, on the same topic as Labyrinth, not one for me, but I know a lot of people, is that, like, the horse scene in Neverending Story.
I 100% agree with that. That one emotionally devastated me.
But,
Rephrase that, it still emotionally devastates me. Fucking Artax. Someone actually went to a convention as that.
Really?
Like, they were dressed up as Atreyu, and they had, like, the upper half of a horse. And
You know, the one that got me was like, it's again it's a horror movie, but it's like not a good horror movie.
Mm-hmm.
And like looking back, I'm like, how did this possibly scare me? So after the guy who made Saw, you know, went on to make like a few more and everything, he decided I'm gonna do something that's not Saw, and he made Dead Silence.
Mm-hmm.
And Dead Silence, he basically he's like, what if we took the puppet from Saw and made it all about the puppet? And it's been regarded as like one of his biggest flops.
Oh.
And it terrified me as a kid.
Ah.
Because there was basically the premise.
It was just so bad. Oh.
It was like, take you know Slappy from Goosebumps, right?
Yeah.
Take him, and then like
fuck him,
and then like multiply him by like a bajillion. You know what it was a lot like? Have you ever heard of Puppet Master?
I know the name. Never saw the movie, but I know.
Also bad. But basically about killer puppets, but this one, it's like they're being possessed by the ghost of the ventriloquist, and basically the puppets try to spook you. And if they do spook you, like you can't scream, otherwise the ventriloquist person rips out your tongue.
Oh,
So yeah.
lovely.
So for the rest of the night, I'm just like, oh shoot, I gotta keep my mouth shut. Which I mean, I'm sure my parents. Maybe that's why my parents had me watch that movie.
Right.
You're like, all right, we just need him to shut up.
We just need 5 minutes of peace and quiet. Oh, there's one I had, but I can't. Oh, what was it? Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
Do you remember Return to Oz?
Did you watch that as a kid?
Yeah, huh?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
So was I.
That's the one where it's like, what went on? Like, what had to have gone through their minds? Where they're like, yeah, this is
This is a good follow-up to The Wizard of Oz.
Exactly. This is the only direction we could have taken this.
Have you seen that movie?
I have not.
I haven't.
I've seen the like a lot of the scenes from it though.
Yeah, like the friggin' Hall of Dismembered Heads.
Yeah. Or like the roller demons.
Oh my god, I hated those things.
I mean, even like
The roller demons.
even I mean, parts of the original had like creepy aspects. Like I think there were times like the flying monkeys could be kind of creepy.
You know what weirdly? So this is a very deep memory. I had a very specific nightmare as a child about the trees from Wizard of Oz. Like the talking trees, not just the normal trees. I am terrified of trees. I work out.
Trees have eyes.
I work outside. It's awful. But
So do you work in a zoo where I'm assuming there's many trees?
there's so many trees. I don't know why I work there. But
Or, not the animals that can kill you or anything. I'm afraid of the trees.
oh yeah, no, the bison's fine. It's just the
It's
trees.
like the happening.
Right.
Anyways, you were saying.
But yeah, so I had this very specific nightmare about like the talking tree. Like I imagine myself walking through a forest, and then for some reason, like there was like this like it was I can't picture the tune, but it was sounding kind of like Nutcracker. But it wasn't that. It was like boom, 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 boom.
That just
boom,
sounds
boom,
like
boom,
King
boom, boom.
Elephants.
Yeah, it does. Which it checks out. But yeah. So I saw like me walking through the forest, that music going in the background, and there was also the then like in the background, in the very back, you could see these two trees like walking in tune. Like behind me, like a good 50 feet, and they kept getting closer and closer.
Ooh.
What? Yeah, I don't. It's feeling it's in a similar vein to my nightmare of being chased through a hospital wing by the Blue Man Group. It's just a very strange.
Wait, no. You can't just brush. You like brush past an infinitely more interesting story.
Well, that's the worst part. That's it. It's just like I just had a nightmare about like me as a kid being chased around my mom's hospital wing by the Blue Man Group.
They have like drums and everything.
No, it was just the Blue Man Group.
What is this? We don't know either.
We don't know either.
You know, I can kind of like the Blue Man Group are kind of creepy.
Yeah, honestly. But yeah, so those are my least rational nightmares, aside from the land of the wombats.
Do you want to talk about that?
I think I've said it multiple times in this show.
You act like we never repeat stories.
Fair. Oh, Joe. I think you're gonna like this section.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, look at this. We're in this sandstorm.
How's that go again?
Yeah. Do you see them?
I do. Oh, are these like supposed to be like re-deads, kind of?
Yeah. They're not called that, but they're basically that.
Ah.
Okay, I'm going the right way, I think. Come on. Whoa! Whoa!
They are everywhere.
They really are, aren't they?